Welcome to the Insurance Zone with Justin and Dennis. Today's subject is
Contractual liability?
contractual liability. Yes, one of our favorite subjects. So let me ask you a question. When you have an insurance claim or a liability insurance claim, what's the first thing that the insurance company looks for? A, how much premium you paid? B, what kind of work you do? C, have you read your policy? Or D, what does your contract or agreement or lease say? And the answer is
D.
See that? Justin got that one right off the bat. Yes, the first thing they're going to look at is what does your contract say? Because your contract spells the terms of your job. It also has what they call in there indemnity agreements. An indemnity agreement says who's responsible for what, who will pay for what. So knowing what's in that contract is really crucial because all insurance policies are not the same and it can cause huge problems for you.
Gaps. We don't want gaps.
No gaps. Gaps are not good. They're not good in between your teeth and they're not good in your contracts. So no gaps, right?
That's right.
So let me give you a quick example, an easy example. Many small businesses sign leases, and those leases say how much rent you're going to pay, who's responsible for plowing the driveway, and who's responsible for basically everything that involves the rental of that property. In the typical insurance policy, there's a clause that says damage to rented property. And that would sound like, okay, if I cause damage to rented property, then I've got coverage, right? But the answer is maybe. That's a good insurance term, maybe. The real answer is damage to rented property truly is only fire damage. So what happens if you have a beauty salon and your pipe breaks? And you've got water damage, water running all over the floor, the drywall sopping up all that water. On a typical policy, that's not covered. What if you own a garage and you have an explosion and it damages the landlord's building? Not covered. This is why you need a special form called legal liability. Legal liability picks up those exposures and can save your bacon.
That's right. One of our carriers does true damage to rented premises, not just fire legal. So it's knowing that, having that conversation with your agent and making sure that if you have exposures, that you're covered for that, not just fire legal.
Correct. Make sure that you talk to your insurance agent before you sign a lease, because there are things you can do before you sign a lease that can save you money and save you aggravation. If you don't, then make sure you talk to them after to ensure that you have the right coverage to protect your business. Fire damage, legal liability can be a big problem for a small business. And I guess that's it for today. So if you have any questions about fire damage, legal liability, certificates of insurance, or anything else insurance related, give us a call at the McCurdy Group. The number's down below.